Well, everyone, iOS 26 is one of those versions of software that still needs a lot of work, and I'm not here to go ahead and hate on this particular version of software in terms of the, stability issues that we're going to be having, because there are definitely a lot of them. The battery life is not that great, and there's just stability issues all throughout. But the main thing that I want to hit on here is that in a lot of ways, I'm looking at the iOS 26 update, and I'm kind of looking at the future of this particular update on this iPhone. And if iOS 26 ends on the iPhone 11, meaning if the iPhone 11 last piece of software this phone gets is iOS 26, I really do feel like in a lot of ways it's probably going to ruin out a lot of what we'd expect from an iPhone 11 kind of going forward. Now, from what I can see, there are lots of little tiny things inside of this particular version of software that just don't really rock well inside of iOS, 26, especially on the iPhone 11. Those clear UI all over the place, the liquid glass display, is really kind of giving some sort of weird issues on these types of phones. But considering the iPhone 11 is one of the only iPhones with an IPS panel on iOS 26, I feel like I'm also getting a little bit of a worse type of experience here, because at least on OLED iPhones, they kind of look a little bit better. These ones are also still giving us like really weird types of experiences when it comes down to that side. So personally for me, I would probably say that just because the iPhone 11 has an IPS panel, it's kind of giving us a little bit of a weirder type of experience in these types of devices from that particular situation. Now, on top of that, when we kind of bring in the other things going on within iOS 26, it is a much slower, boggier down version of software than iOS 18 on the iPhone 11. I just did a speed comparison between iOS 18 and iOS 26, and I did see quite a bit of a difference when it came down to those two as well, when it came down to the stability aspect and when it came down to the speed aspect. So that right there is going to be another really big thing to keep in mind there as well. Again, maybe it won't be the biggest deal in the world, but that is going to be one of those other tiny things you'll end up noticing there too. So if this ends up kind of ending up on this types of version of software, I hope, this isn't the only, I hope it gets iOS 27, and I hope iOS 27 goes through and fixes a lot of these issues that we had on here. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.